Hey y'all, it's Kiki. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, I'm talking about the D word, which is discipline. The main thing that I struggle with in life in general is discipline, period. I don't know exactly what it is that makes me have such a lack of discipline, but I just know for a fact that I lack discipline. If you know anything about just life in general, if you know anything about having goals, setting goals, achievements and all that good stuff, you know that there is no reaching a goal or achieving anything if you don't have any type of discipline. The problem is never setting a goal or having a goal. The problem is never that. It's executing it and actually going through with it. But sometimes I feel like I set a goal, but the goal be it be unreasonable. It'll be like, oh, I want to lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks. How the hell do you lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks without, I don't know what, starvation or some shit like that? I don't know. But I'm saying a lot of the times the problem isn't setting a goal. I think one of the problems is setting unrealistic goals. The goals are very unrealistic or they're almost unattainable. So it's like whenever I can't reach it, I'm disappointed. But whole time, girl, this was never something you was gonna be able to reach to begin with. I'm eating noodles, y'all, so forgive me if I got food in my teeth. Sometimes we see other people post their goals or their achievements or just simply the things that they have, and we base our own personal goals based off of something we saw somebody else do. I know I do that sometimes. When in reality, you just really gotta set a goal that works for you. Instead of focusing so much on a goal, because my problem is I'll be focused so much on a goal that I don't even think or consider the steps it takes to even reach it. Unless I actually plan play by play exactly what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna go about achieving that goal, I'm never gonna reach it. So it's like not only is the goal unattainable, you don't even have a plan set in stone on how you even gonna reach that goal. So there's no sense in being disappointed or being sad when you don't even reach it. You know what though? I feel like my biggest problem when it comes to being disciplined is the fact that being disciplined calls you to be somebody that you probably have never been before. If you've been somebody who is always lacked discipline or had a hard time staying consistent and staying, focused and having a routine. So it's like when you need to be disciplined, that means you can't sleep in as late as you normally would. It means maybe it's time for you to get up an hour or so earlier or 2 hours earlier so you can actually take the time to do what it is that you need to do so that you can accomplish what it is you need to accomplish. It's basically doing the opposite of what you would do on a regular basis. I know for me, baby, I love to eat out. What? I love fast food. Not even just fast food, because I'm real, the older I get, especially with my stomach issues, I have to be very mindful of the food I eat. But I love McDonald's. I love Wendy's, and I love Popeyes. Period. But I also have recently set a goal to save more money, and I wanted to set a goal to go back to cash stuffing. I can't cash stuff. I can't save money if all my money is going towards a fish fillet, spicy chicken nugget, or some red beans and rice. In order for me to save more money, that requires me to be more disciplined and not spend more money. So which one you gonna do? You gonna be more disciplined, or you gonna keep spending this money and then be mad when you look up and your savings ain't went up from where it was the month before? You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's my biggest struggle when it comes to being disciplined. But let me just say, I realized that setting unrealistic goals ain't gonna get me nowhere. So the biggest takeaway is to set goals that I know I can achieve and then plan out each step day by day so that I can achieve them. When I'm talking about planning day by day, I'm saying literally take it day by day. Take it one step at a time. To go from someone who lacks routine and then to one day write out this long routine and think you're gonna be able to stick to it for days at a time, weeks at a time, for the rest of your life is unrealistic. I just watched a video from Kyla Shay, one of my favorite YouTubers, and she was saying how when it comes to reaching a goal, you have to build yourself up to it. You can't just lay out this huge plan and think that you're gonna be able to tackle all of that in one day. You have to take it one step at a time and take baby steps. Baby steps is what's gonna help you to get to that point. Looking at it, when you lay it out, it's like, if I take baby steps, bitch, I'm never gonna get to it. I know for me, I'm thinking I need to jump head first, because if I'm taking baby steps, I'm never gonna reach that goal. But small progress is better than no progress at all. Yeah, you have a goal to save $500, but right now you're at a place in your life where you can only put $20 back. That's better than putting $0 back, because the time is going to pass regardless. So 6 months from now, when you plan on hitting your $500 goal 6 months from now, but you thought $20 was just too small and you want to be putting $100 down, and you don't even have that right now. When you look up and 6 months pass, and your account is still sitting at that $100 mark or $75 mark, you're gonna be mad. A step is a step. Don't matter if it's a baby step, a toddler step, a child, a teenage, young adult, grown up, senior. It don't matter. A step is a step, and as long as it's a step toward a goal, that's all that matters. Another thing is, for me, when it comes to being disciplined, I have these moments where I feel hella motivated. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna change my life. I'm finna get to it. What? My skincare routine, I'm finna start implementing this in my skincare routine. I'm finna get up at 6 o'clock every morning. I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna drink more water. I'm gonna drink like 4 bottles of water a day, blah, blah, blah. Right? And they may last me 3 or 4 days. But on that 5th day, I might wake up and I'm not in a good mood. I may wake up and I'm a bit more tired. You know, I didn't get enough sleep. So now I'm not in the mood to do that extra step in my skincare routine. I'm not in the mood to actually get up at 6 o'clock. I want to sleep in until 8 o'clock. I'm not in the mood to go to the gym. So I miss a day, right? Then once, it's almost like it's a trickle effect, because once you don't feel like doing it, right, the next day comes, and then you remember you missed a day. Now you feel bad, and now you don't even want to go back to the gym this day. You don't even want to get into that skincare routine the following day. You get what I'm saying? It starts to trickle down, and before you know it, you don't feel completely off of that routine, that regimen, that ritual, that whatever it was that you had jumped onto, you fell off. Discipline is doing it when you don't even feel like doing it. I think instead of trying to force myself to execute it perfectly every single day, I think I just need to allow myself to give what I can give that day. If I only got enough energy to do 20 minutes on a treadmill and a few reps of like sit-ups, push-ups, and squats, whatever, that's fine. Maybe Monday I went all out at the gym. Maybe Monday I did a full mile on the treadmill, and then I did the Stairmaster, and then, you know, I went into some weights. But Tuesday, I wasn't feeling like the Stairmaster. Maybe I cut the Stairmaster out. So I was like, forget it. I'm going to just walk on a treadmill and then do a few weight lifts, and then I'm out and I'm going home. That's okay. That's better than skipping the gym altogether. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have the energy to do all 10 steps of your skincare routine, but you do the basics. You wash your face, you know, you moisturize, and then you do your SPF, and that's it. That's better than not doing anything at all. That's what I'm trying to remind myself. Like, maybe you don't have the energy to give it all you got, but as long as you give something, that's better than showing up and giving 0%, period. I said all that to say, like, you're not gonna be perfect. As a perfectionist girl, I have to remind myself, it's not gonna be perfect, especially if it's your first time doing something. And I know that's common sense, but a lot of times we look at something and we think, oh, I can do that. And then we try to get in the field and do it and realize it takes a little bit more, or it's not as easy as we thought it was. And now we beat ourselves up because it's not coming out as perfect as we thought it was gonna come out. That is a product of your unnecessary expectations that you place on yourself. How could you possibly execute something to perfection when you've never done it before? You've never played the piano before. You're not gonna be Alicia Keys. You haven't been in the gym in 6 months. Yeah, back in April, you was benching 185, 200. But you ain't been in the gym in 6 months. It's October now. Don't expect yourself to be able to do what you was doing back then. You gotta go back down and build yourself back up. It's like I have to remind myself, give yourself that grace and just acknowledge the fact that you're even trying. Forget the results. Focus on the fact that you even got up and tried, that you even gave it your effort. As long as you do your best, whatever your best looks like, that's good. It's not gonna always be perfect. So that's one of my struggles. I've just struggled with being disciplined for so long, and I'm over it because it's gotten me nowhere. Y'all, I was in the gym crazy. Lost 2 inches off my waist. Gained 1 of the inches back. Lord have mercy, the inch came back, y'all, to found me. Because I've been eating them fucking fish fillets and that fried chicken from Popeyes is what I get. And look, I'm eating noodles now. When it comes to achieving those goals and trying to be disciplined, a lot of the times I overthink it and then I think myself out of doing it. I think myself out of taking the steps to achieve that goal, right? Because sometimes we want something and then we try to convince ourselves that we don't have what we need to get that thing or to reach that goal. When in most cases, you have everything that you need. You may not have the most high quality thing. You may not have the most trendy thing on hand, but you have something to work with. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get caught up in aesthetics and it's like, girl, everything don't have to be aesthetically pleasing for you to get up and work toward it or get up and do it. I see the gym girlies in a 2-piece outfits, the sports bra, the tights, the shoes, the slick back ponytail, the cute little Nike hat, the big ass earphones. And I'm like, damn, I need a 2-piece set. No, you don't. You have some tights in there. You got a couple of tights. You got a couple sports bras, you got a couple t-shirts, and you got some fucking tennis shoes, and you have a water bottle. That's all you need. You got what you need. You might not have them big ass earphones, but you got earphones, okay? You might not have a 2-piece set, but you got some tights and you got a sports bra, you got a shirt to put on. Everything doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing in order for it to be taken seriously. You don't need that ashy ass water bottle from Amazon to be able to drink enough ounces a day. Just drink the water. Girl, I'm just over it. I'm over not being disciplined. So I've set some goals for myself for the rest of the year. It's October. We got 3 more months left in the year. A little less than 3 more months. October, November, December. A little less than 3 months. It's currently, I think it's October 10th. So with that said, I got shit to do. But because we have less than 3 months left in a year and we want to reach a certain goal by December, we have to make sure that goal is realistic, right? So I have a goal to lose an inch, just 1 inch off my waist by December. I know I can. That's realistic, right? I can even probably go 2-3 inches, but I'm keeping it realistic because I don't want to disappoint myself and I don't want to set these unnecessary expectations, and then when I get there and I still got that same inch on me, I don't want to be mad. Bottom line, the time is going to pass. So you might as well get up and start now before you look up a year from now and you in the same place. And I don't know, I could be being dramatic and it could just be me, but it seems like time is moving faster than it's ever moved before. We are already in October. What? September came and went. September knocked on the door, got her a plate, and left. She didn't even stay to watch the game. She didn't stay to mingle or none of that. She literally got her plate, wrapped it in foil, and dipped. Time is flying. With that being said, it's now or never. It's time to get up, get out, and do something. because the days of your life is passing by. It's to make sure that I keep my eye, that I keep my eye on the target, period. Because sometimes things come up. You set a goal to post a video a day on your TikTok, but something came up and you were real busy. So do we need to start creating more content on one day so that whenever something comes up, we can still have something to put out each day? You got to work around the inconveniences, because it's going to be inconveniences. It's going to be things that pop up. Depending on how focused you are and how determined you are to stay disciplined, it's going to determine whether or not you still are able to reach that goal and come through the way you're supposed to come through for yourself. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below. I love a good conversation. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.